Hey guys, here I am on the RoboFont website, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about how RoboFont sees itself in the type design process. So if you click on topics here and go down to Welcome to RoboFont, you'll find that it puts all of its design principles out, and the first one right up front is that the RoboFont is a UFO-based font editor for macOS. So what that means is that really the whole process of using RoboFont is centered around this format called the UFO, or Unified Font Object. And what does that mean? Well, the Unified Font Object is, as they say, a cross-platform, cross-application, human-readable, future-proof format for storing font data. And it really came out of a need for type design projects to last a long time. And so what this means is if UFO is an open format, so if RoboFont were to go away tomorrow, it's not going to, but if it were, you could still access your font data years and years down the road. And the UFO format is an open format, and what that essentially means is if in the future there's no font editors that can open a UFO, you could still technically open it up and read it, or even write a new program to read it down the road. So, but none of that's the far future. None of that's going to happen right away. But the intention is that the RoboFont is centered around the UFO and also an open sort of free design process where it RoboFont really sees itself as a platform for other tools to be built on top of it. So what that means is that maybe, at least initially, the RoboFont might look a little bit sparse in the tools that it offers out of the box, but those needs are going to be filled by other developers building on the RoboFont platform with what are called extensions. And also you can write little macro scripts to speed up the design process, because the entire application is written from scratch in Python. That means you can use Python to speed up the sort of more meticulous parts of type design. So RoboFont doesn't really want to have an influence on your creative process. It's trying to be a platform for you to spring off of to create the best way that you know how. So as we're looking at the basics of RoboFont going forward, if some feature is missing, know that it is probably filled by a community-made extension, and the community around RoboFont is really great. They're always coming up with new things and new ideas to make design faster and more fun. So that's one of the reasons why RoboFont is so exciting. So in the next section, we're going to look into the font window and get started with working on our font.